What's going on, Spurs fans? I am the masked Spurs Nation 87. Before I get to my video talking about the Spurs Rockets game, I got shoutouts. So my shoutouts, I've got Orlinda Silva, Christopher Salcedo. Other shoutouts I've got from Karen Burgoon Parker, Jay Kite, Marian Huerta, Doris Basco, Afroman Los, Raimundo Lopez Jr., Tony Sustaicha, I think that's how you say his last name. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry, but I pronounce it the best I can. But anyway, also Timothy Mendoza, Julian Olguin, Rick Vaughn, all the way from Portland, Oregon, who says he's the biggest Spurs fan in Oregon. Mike A. Reyes, Don Mares, Kaylin Alapoa, Israel Camacho, who's a big fan of Danny Green. Let's see who else. I've got Michael Molina, Renee Molina, Spurs band Leonard Johnson, Betty Jean Sosa, Esteban Estrada, Fran Steele Colin, Luis Solis, Christopher Rowland, Laura Gonzalez, Nori Horta Torres, Ashley Hankins, and Juan Omar Gutierrez. Wow, Spurs fans, what a hell of a game it was last night. I mean, this Spurs team, they're ready. This Spurs team is ready. They're playoff ready. And not only are they playoff ready, they are race for six ready. After the way they beat the Rockets was unbelievable. But let's get to some double figure players real quick. We've got the Claw Kawhi Leonard with 20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals. Good job, Leonard. Duncan only had 6 points, but he had 10 rebounds and 2 steals and 4 blocks. So either way, when he wasn't scoring, he was defending, and he did a damn good job on defense. Damn good job. Aaron Baines, who only had 8 points, but with the 12 rebounds he had. So the rebounds, like I said, if you're not scoring, at least rebound and defend, and that's what he did. He did a damn good job, especially on Dwight Howard. And then we got Danny Green, who didn't really have much of a good shooting night, but either way, he still had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block shot. Tony Parker, my goodness, did he go off. I mean, he ran through the Rockets team like nothing. He just ran through them like nothing. He was the player of the game, pretty much, with 27 points, a rebound, and 4 assists. And then you've got Boris Diaw, who had one hell of a game. I mean, he played phenomenal as well, and he's back in his championship form. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block shot. And Ginobili, who had 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Like I said, Spurs fans, this Spurs team, all they needed to do after when they beat the Warriors, the next team they had to beat the Rockets. They already went through OKC again, who they practically dominated and humiliated at the Chesapeake Arena. Good job by the Spurs. And you know what? Pop said it wasn't a fair fight. You know what? It's not about a fight being fair. It's about this Spurs team keeping themselves in rhythm and playing Spurs basketball the way they're supposed to play it especially come towards playoff time, which we're not that far away from. We're just about a week away from the NBA playoffs, which is next week, and damn it, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So everyone, and as a Spurs family, we all join in, we all come together, we make noise, we raise hell, we give all the Spurs the energy that they need and all the confidence they need to make a deep playoff run throughout the playoffs. And the Spurs team needs our support, and that's exactly what they're going to get from us. All their support and everything that this Spurs team needs to make it all the way to the NBA Finals, to defend their NBA championship. And like I said, Spurs Nation, after the way they beat the Rockets, and this was just this one time the Spurs need to beat the Rockets. They did it, and they beat them 110-98. And you know what? They played also just phenomenal defense against the Rockets. I mean, very good defense. So on the Rocket side, they only limited Harden to 22 points. And yeah, you know what? Harden was doing his whole flopping and all that crap just to get to the line, just to try to beat the Spurs. But you know what? With the flopping, not this time, did not work. The Spurs had to take some time out just to figure out what the hell, how they could stop Harden, and they did an absolute job. So, with Harden's flopping, this time the Rockets couldn't beat the Spurs. So, good job, Spurs. Great job. Very great job. Like I said, Spurs Nation, our silver and black are ready. They're ready to make another deep playoff run. They're ready for whoever they have to face in the first round. I don't care who it is, as long as this Spurs team keeps playing Spurs basketball. That's what matters the most. That's the important part. This Spurs team needs to play Spurs basketball. They need to keep moving the ball around, drain those shots with confidence, be aggressive on the defensive and offensive side. You know, just grab rebounds, grab the defensive rebounds, grab the offensive rebounds, do whatever you gotta do to help the team win. It's that simple. They do that, there's pretty much no stopping them. They're on a 9-game winning streak right now. Like I said, this team, they're focused. They're ready. They're ready for the playoffs, and they're ready to defend their title. And you know what? I sure as hell am ready. And I can't wait. Alright guys, I'm out for now. Good talking Spurs basketball with you guys. The Spurs once again beat the Rockets 110-98 and improved their record to 53-26 on the NBA season. And they just need this one win to beat the Rockets, and the Spurs are the number 2 seed. Then they're not that far. Just the Rockets, they have to beat tomorrow night, and they're the number 2 seed. And they're gonna get the win tomorrow. Believe that. I will talk to you guys again. And until then, go Spurs, go!